The VLP's mission is to provide free legal services and legal education throughout Brooklyn to Brooklyn residents. And we do that by working with volunteers and our staff and training them in our various areas of law, and then mentoring them and ensuring that they have really great outcomes in their cases.
We go out into the community to assist some of the most vulnerable people, often people living in poverty, the elderly, and present on issues that affect the community, primarily advanced healthcare directives, foreclosure intervention, consumer debt, family law. And so we try to provide know your rights programs so that people have the correct information when they're seeking to address an issue.
At the VLP, we're working on growing our army of volunteers to tackle what our clients need: representation in court, legal advice. One of the law firms that we've partnered with is Goodwin Procter. We worked with them in 2019 on an in-person uncontested divorce clinic, and now in 2021, we've worked with them on a virtual uncontested divorce clinic. Their attorneys pair up with a client pre-screened by the VLP, and they assist the client from start to finish with their divorce case.
VLP set up a great program for us, kept us engaged, gave us, materials to read beforehand so that we were prepared for it. The training went so smoothly. I'm so impressed with the women that I've met through doing pro bono work. Once you take the dive, you realize how really important it is to you as an individual. When our women clients first come to us, they are very scared, very unsure whether they made the right decision. It's overwhelming. The woman in my particular case has another child, and to be a good mother to that child and to be able to find another relationship, to move on with her life after her husband murdered their child is just incredible to me. There was no way that we weren't going to get this done for her, to allow her to move on with her life.
The outcomes in the virtual uncontested divorce clinic are so transformational for our clients. For those who've experienced domestic violence in their marriages, they may have successfully litigated custody, visitation, child support, and family court. These clients are able to take that last step to finally sever their legal relationship with their abuser and really experience the freedom that that provides.
We are a very resilient organization, and we try to pivot to the current needs of our community, whether it's helping people from Haiti through the TPP process, whether it's helping 1199 union workers with advanced directives, people who passed away due to COVID-19 with the Small Estate Pro Bono project. We really try to respond to the needs of the community, and that's an important first step in improving the lives of Brooklynites and creating a more equal Brooklyn.
We help people stay in their homes through two programs, through our foreclosure intervention and prevention program by representing homeowners in foreclosure litigation, as well as through our Oath program, which represents homeowners that are in department building cases where there's been a violation and they risk losing their homes.
The foreclosure intervention program at the VLP has one primary purpose, and that's to keep people in their homes. We serve a large number of senior citizens, so helping people age in place when they otherwise would not be able to is one of our primary goals as well.
We came to Brooklyn in 1941. I came with my grandparents. I was fortunate to come to a good neighborhood. Never left again until I got drafted. Purchased the home with my mother in the border of Crown Heights, Eastside, in late 1989. Made me feel I've accomplished something. We've accomplished something.
We first met James in February of 2020. He was referred to us by NHS Brooklyn because they had done some previous work for him to help him get a repair grant and also to help him get a STAR exemption so his property tax burden would be lowered. And so James and his mother, Ozine, took out a reverse mortgage in 2013 as both of them started to age. They needed money for repairs for the home. But then in 2017, Ozine passed away. Now, Ozine was getting pension income, but she was also getting Social Security income. Therefore, they lost her income for other household expenses.
He had a tenant who was paying below market rate and decided not to continue making payments. So James began to fall behind on all payments in his house.
They were in a pretty tough situation because the bank alleged that James owed $30,000. He and his grandson were both very scared at that time.
Them taking it from him, it was hard to think about, hard to even imagine. It's hard to deal with, hard to know that that was a possibility. The pressure was on him. I think that contributed to some of the health issues he was having.
It was very scary because if I lost my home, it was not only me that was involved. I had grandchildren, great-grandchildren that were staying there, and actually they wasn't that stable. It meant a lot for them, not just for me.
We filed an answer so he wouldn't be in default in his foreclosure case. But also, we used our resources to find a program called IRMA. It's the Equitable Reverse Mortgage Assistance Program, and it's a program that would give homeowners in New York State that are senior citizens with reverse mortgages up to $25,000 to pay their property tax and insurance arrears. And we were able to start the application process right away. A few months later, James was notified that he would receive the funds, which meant that he was able to pay back the property taxes and insurance, and also because of the STAR exemption that NHS Brooklyn obtained for him, his property tax burden was reduced.
Well, when I found out I wasn't going to lose my home, it was like something I really never expected. I want to thank the VLP for the services that they rendered. It meant a whole lot. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
During these challenging times, the VLP has stayed true to our mission. We continue to remain present, committed, and accessible to those who need us most.
Because now our community needs us, all of us, more than ever.
Volunteer with us.
Give a gift.
Transform lives.
Preserve communities.
Together, we can ensure
A more equitable Brooklyn.
Join us today.